are you, Ned?
I am definitely ready.
You ever think he'd become a computer whiz kid?
Gee, no, Alan, not in my wildest dreams.
Absolutely brilliant.
Well, it's just a knack. It doesn't take brilliance.
And modest, too.
Why, just didn't think that you'd notice, but thanks.
If the weather is warm enough, I would like to have lunch on the terrace today. I'm going to come home. How about you, Ned?
Wouldn't miss it.
I'll be here, too. I think it's a good idea if we stay around Mother these days. Don't you, Tracy?
Yes, I do. Well, I think the distraction will be very good for her.
You coming with me?
No, I'll take my own car. Would you like a ride, Ned? I have to talk to him.
Lucky me. I'll take the bike.
Thank you, dear. Okay, we'll see you later.
See you later.
Monica?
Bye-bye.
Alan?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Beware of my brother when he's being nice. I know, Alan, he's up to something. I also know what he's up to. He's going to fight Father's will to the death. Yours.
Oh, come on. We had a few words over it.
Mm-hmm. He's practicing.
You got him wrong.
Oh, sweetheart, I'm rarely wrong, and I'm never wrong about my brother.
Look, Ellen and I really got close during those days when we didn't know whether grandfather was on that plane or not. He was devastated.
So were we all. Doesn't make him special. Meanwhile, he's had a full recovery, and he's going to make your life hell.
He can't.
Oh, Ned, what is the matter with you?
I'm not going to let him. I'm not going to fight with him over it if he wants the money.
If he wants the money?
That's right. He can have it.
Do you have it? Any idea what you're doing to me?
Mother, it is not about you. It's about Alan and me.
And me. I'm your mother. Think of me. That is another thing. Something has gone wrong for Ashton, and it has to be the quest. The least you can do is find out what the problem is. I have a lot of money invested in that quest, and I'll never see it unless the quest is successful. Please, Ned.
Mother, I don't want any part of the quest either, okay?
I didn't hope you know. I didn't ask of you, Ned, for one moment.
Look, Monica, I know you're upset. Come here. I know you're upset with me. But for once, will you try to see my side of things just for once, Monica? I am trying to throw the two of them off balance. They have been plotting against me to both them together right from the very start, even before Ned wound up in our laps. He came here to soften Father up, and he did exactly that. He not only got me cut out of the world, he got my throat cut. The two of them are one of a kind, Monica.
I don't believe
He's a thief. He is a robber, Monica, and she's worse, but he's learning fast.
Alan.
Don't owe Alan me. You bought his act a long time ago, and you know it. Stop it. Stop it. Not ever, Monica. Not ever.
God, greed has no limitations, but he does.
This has nothing to do with greed, Monica. This has to do with my rights.
It has everything to do with greed. Money is choking you, Ellen, and it's choking me, and it's choking our children. There's no way we could possibly have any happiness in our life the way you are now. Could you? Really, something? Could you for 1 second, just 1 second, forget about Edward's will and give it all up 1 second?
Yes, of course, Monica. Here's your second. Time's up. I'm going after both of them. I'm not giving up my inheritance, Monica. Not ever.
Dr. Stephen Eisenberg, please call radiology. Dr. Stephen Eisenberg, please call radiology.
Monica, sit on it. Monica, Carrie. Yes? I'd like to talk to you.
Well, I feel very popular today. What's up?
Well, if you include Ellen in your fan club, then you better forget it, okay?
Really?
Really. This is all an act.
That's what Mother said, too.
Well, for once in her life, she is right. Look, all he is doing is trying to throw both of you off balance.
Well, I didn't throw her off balance for a minute.
Because she knows her brother as well as I do. Look, he is going to contest Edward's will, Ned. He's out to get you.
God. You must be miserable.
Well, yes, that and a lot of other things.
Well, if there's one thing I learned early on, and that's money can make people miserable.
Well, I think I'm just learning that, now.
Well, I'm not knocking money. It's just that if you get obsessed with it, it can ruin your life.
Yes, well, I grew up an orphan. Money was very important to me. Be rich, have lots of money. That's what I wanted because that would give me a position in life.
And now you have both.
Well, the trick is, when is it enough? How much money? How much money does it take to be happy?
Well, I know one thing that'll make the family happy, at least you and Alan, anyway.
And what's that?
I'm not going to fight him for the money. He can have it.
You serious?
Yes, I am.
Your mother is not going to like this.
Well, that's okay. Mother doesn't have any say in
Ned,
this matter.
Ned, listen. If you start playing around with Edward's money, he is liable to have lightning strike you.
It's okay. I got enough to worry about reality. So when I see Alan, I'm going to tell him.
Well, no, it wouldn't hurt my feelings at all if you just let him suffer for a few days.
Really?
Really. Boy, the quartermain genes skipped over you, didn't they?
Well, I don't know about that. They're probably floating around somewhere.
I don't think so. But I feel a lot better. See you later.
I'm sorry, but Dr. Tom Hardy is with a patient right now. Would you care to leave a message? Darling. Gee, Ashton, something's gone wrong, hasn't it?
I'm busy.
Thank you for not denying it.
All I said is that I am busy.
Why don't you put the phone down and tell me what has gone wrong with the quest?
Excuse me, did Jennings tell you about lunch?
Yes, Mother's waiting for us on the East Terrace.
You'll have to excuse me. I don't seem to have any appetite for luncheon.
Ned, one moment, please. I'd like to have a word with you.
Okay, good. I have to talk to you, too.
Don't take too long, please.
Won't take long.
What I have to say won't take long either.
I'm not interested in anything you have to say to me. You're sharp, you're clever, and you're a phony. I recognized it 5 minutes after you walked into this house. You went to work on my father, and in his dotage, he bought it hands down. And then you went to work on my wife, didn't you? And she loved it. And then my mother, and she loved it as well. But you see, she likes everybody. She couldn't spot a weasel if it jumped up in her lap.
Wait just a second. Who the hell do you think you're talking to?
I'm talking to you. And then there's the beloved mastermind of the entire thing, Tracy, my beloved sister, your mother. She told you to go to work on my father because he had all the money, and you're a first-class con artist. You did a good job. You got him to disinherit me, and you got it all. You're not going to keep it. I'm going to get it back no matter what I have to do. Do you understand? You're going to rue the day you ever walked into the Quartermain household. Do you hear me?
I probably shouldn't tell you what I was going to say before the start of this lousy conversation, but I was going to give you my share of the will.
Your share of the... What are you talking about? You got it all.
You're not listening to me, but you better listen to this. I will fight you to the end. Do you hear me? You will never beat Grandfather's will. Never! You want to fight? You got it.
What are you talking about? I'll eat you alive.
You heard me.
Excuse me, I forgot my notebook.
I want to word with you.
Alan, I do not know what is going on. I do not want to. I have problems of my own.
Something gone wrong with the quest?
I don't have the time or the inclination to talk to you.
You better find the time to talk to me. If you turn out to be a fast operator like your ex-wife or your son, you're going to rue the day you ever laid eyes on me. Do I make myself clear?